Hey, good morning, guys. Just got myself a cup of coffee. Hope you guys got some coffee. Hey, Slot Z's. Scott, I couldn't stay up for your show. I was so tired. I was up early yesterday, and I didn't even get to really see the giveaways. So, Scott, the Porsche doesn't run. I was gonna take a look at. I put it on the track. I put a different pin in it, but I'm getting nothing. Oh, wait. Now it looks like maybe it's. Yeah, it's like barely. Mountain Dew. Oh no. Not Mountain Dew early in the morning, Scott. That is bad. I got a couple of buddies coming over in a little bit, so I thought I would just kind of jump on, see if anybody shows up. Um, and maybe I'll do a little bit of action once the guys get here. I'm not sure who. I know at least one guy is coming over, Rick. Uh, yeah, I gave it a little oil. It's still, it's not a big deal. I'll figure it out. Might be maybe the brushes or whatever need to be cleaned or the pickup shoes. I'm totally not worried about it at all. I'm sure I'll be able to get it running. But I was gonna take it around the track for you and do some laps. So I don't know. Maybe I'll take that apart while we're chatting. See if we can get it running. But I wanted to chat a little bit about what I did yesterday after the live show where I built this Fusion Spec Racer. Could I run a few laps with my hypo Tycos? What's hypo? What does hypo mean? High performance Tycos? Yeah, I could run some laps with my high performance Tycos when the guys get here. So yesterday I built this car and it ran good. I did some laps with it. But when I put it on the dyno, it was acting really weird. It would rev high and go low, and I just wasn't happy with it. So I ended up taking it completely apart. I actually swapped out the armature. I had built a ceramic superstock Viper that I never use. Since I got into the Fusions and I have two Fusion super stock cars, but I had this hot stock armature that I bought from Viper a while back, and it was always a really strong running. I always liked this armature, and it was just sitting in this ceramic super stock Viper that I wasn't using. So I took that car apart yesterday. I took the armature and I put it in this Fusion Spec Racer, and man, this thing runs good. It runs really strong on the dyno. I mean, sick. Look at that. 4.7. This is almost getting up into the fives, this armature. It is blazing fast. And that's a 6 ohm armature. So this car is a screamer. I'm really looking forward to the race coming up in a couple of weeks because I think I'm going to be very competitive with this car, and I'll show you on the track how this car runs. But yeah, something about this armature that I got from Viper, oh dang it, I gotta fix that pin. Get back under that tape, you. These pinned bodies, Lexan bodies, you always have to patch up the pins. All right, sounds like a drill. I mean, that thing flies. Anyway, long story short, I took the Joker arm that was in this Fusion that I built, that I got from Rooster Racing. A great armature, nothing wrong with it. And I ended up building a Viper spec racer. I had a pair of the Pro 4 maxi traction magnets, and I had a spare pair of Pro 4 motor magnets because I have a couple of extra chassis. I was going to build another car, but I repurposed it in what was the ceramic super stock Viper. And this car, I had everything but a rear end. I was like, oh, what am I going to use for a rear end in this car? Well, I remember I built this Ghost Cat, which I was never happy with, and I've been kind of cannibalizing it. I took the front end off of the Ghost Cat and put it on the super stock that I built the other day, the ceramic super stock. I used the front end for that, and I took the black plastic front end that came with the Fusion, and I just threw it on here. But so I had this rear end, which is a 250 hub with RPM purple tire, and it's just way too low. It's like a 418, way too low for a Viper. But the Ghost Cat had 0.260 hubs, not 250. So the 260 hub with the purple RPM tires, and I have 335 fronts, this thing runs. I put this on the track yesterday and did some laps with it. And you know when you have a car that just runs good, you're like, that car runs good, handles good, sounds good. So I was really pleasantly surprised with this combination. I mean, this is rivaling my Fusions as far as handling and speed. So I'm looking forward to the next couple of weeks. I have a race coming up in 2 weeks at the Lehigh Acres Raceway, another Florida HO event. So I'm looking forward to that race to put these cars to the test. So I'll do some laps with this too when the guys get here. But yeah, I'm pretty excited with the way these cars came out. Yeah, you know, mix and match, use what you got. Anyway, while I'm waiting for the guys to get here, oh, and this car, the one that I built, this thing runs really nice too, really strong. That's coming in at 420, almost 430. That's a screamer as well. I don't know, maybe when I built the Fusion Live, I don't know, maybe I didn't have something right with the way the armature was spaced, or I don't know, I just wasn't comfortable with it. But now everything's good. I'm happy with all these cars. Uh-oh. What's happening here? Oh, somehow I paused my... Uh-oh. Are you guys not hearing me? Something's not... Oh, there we go. You guys hear me okay? Okay. I was watching the feed and I accidentally paused my YouTube channel. So I'm like, why? What's going on here? I'm not seeing what you guys are seeing. So yeah, I kind of took some parts from this. One of these days, I'm going to revisit this Ghost Cat. I need to redo the electrical on this. I bought another bulkhead for it and new brushes, but I don't have a bearing for the new. I didn't realize it didn't come with a bearing, so either I got to pop that one out when I rebuild it. But one of these days, I'd like to try and revisit this. What I heard through my racing scene is that guys have been running this chassis, but they put the Wizard Fusion magnets, because these are the same setup as a Fusion, and the motor magnets are actually the same as Vipers. So guys have been combining the Pro 4 Viper motor magnets with Fusion traction magnets in these Ghost Cats, and apparently producing a pretty good running car. So I may play around with that at some point. Hey, Roski. So yeah, I don't know. So we'll run those when the guys get here. They should be here in the next 15 minutes or so. But I figured maybe we'll take a look at this car, Scott, and see why this ain't running. But yeah, I'm very happy with the way all these cars turned out. My Fusions and this Viper. Because this was the Spec Racer Viper that I had with the albino tires. But this car with this 260 and the purple RPMs, it just really outperforms and outhandles this setup. I think I'm on to something there. We'll see. I'm not worried about those guys. I pretty handily take care of those guys at our races. Patrick's a great guy, but he's bottom of the pack when it comes to our races. And he'll be the first to tell you that. Let's see what's going on with this thing here. Oy, that looks like it needs to be cleaned up a bit. Yeah. Oh, we have a great time at our races. They're all good guys. Yeah, these brushes are just a little bit dirty. Yeah, I made the highlight reel. I'm in some of the pictures. And that brush has got a kind of a chunk out of the side. I might have to put a different brush in. I have plenty, I might as well use them. I bought a bunch of brushes a while ago when I was doing that dang 4-gear challenge with Dan. Bought a bunch of different parts. Probably put some new springs and brushes would probably be advised, but see if we can clean these a little bit. Dan has decided to kind of do his own thing. He's more heavily into the, you know, the 1/32 scene, and he basically told us he was moving on to something different, doing his own thing. So, which is, you know, fine. Oof. I'll be right back. I want to get some alcohol, rubbing alcohol, and some Q-tips. I don't think it was Scott. I'm sure it's whoever had it before Scott. I just realized I didn't take the pickup shoes off. These pickup shoes and springs look pretty decent. I'll buff them. Hey Chris, I liked your video, the Jag Hobbies video you did. Oh, that's cool, Slot Z's, that light gray. I think that's gonna look pretty cool. I really like that goat. I like that GTO body. That was nice looking. All right, I think this thing is clean enough for now. Put it back together. Oh wait, you know what I gotta do? Let's try and clean this thing up a little bit. I'll clean it with alcohol first. Got some nice shiny new pickup shoe springs. What the heck? We'll treat it to some new springs. I mean, I'm sorry, brush springs. I think these are brush springs. Does that look like a brush? Yeah, that's a brush spring. Oh yeah, nice and clean. I think I got these from Hardin Creek. Hey, hold on guys, one of the guys is here and he doesn't know where to park, so I'll be right back. Uh-oh. Why is my... Oh, all right. Can you guys still hear me? I never know what happens when, Oh, Jack's getting ready to head over now. All right, Jack. Well, Rick just got here, so you're running late. All right, sorry guys, Rick just got here. He usually parks in the street in front of my house, but for some reason my wife parked her car there today. So he's like, where do I park? Parking's kind of a pain here. I live in a cul-de-sac, like a circle, and it's annoying. All right, let's see. I'll put some new brushes in too. I think this Porsche from Scott's House of HO needs the special treatment. We're gonna give it all. Whoa! I didn't mean to dump all those out. But. There he is. Rick is in the house. Say hi, Rick.
Hello.
Jack just said he's on his way. He's on my live feed. Whoa, what the heck is that?
That's a Carrera track.
That's a big piece of Carrera track. Why is that here? You're just showing it off?
Yeah, I was trying to compare what an HO track looks like.
Yeah, that's a big difference.
That's why you need so much room.
I'm just rebuilding a Magna traction car that I got from Scott's house of HO. So you just feel free to plant yourself wherever you want. You want the white lane, the blue
Well,
lane?
no, because you'll interrupt with your show. The car going out make a lot of noises.
No, it's fine. It's fine. Because I'm going to switch over. They want to see some of the cars I built. So
okay.
I'm almost done with this. So no, don't worry about that. You have fun, and I'll be right there in a few minutes.
I'm going to steal a Tootsie Roll.
Yeah, go ahead. I'm trying to find. Oh yeah, I'm still after that, Scott. Although I did use the Super 7 the last time, but believe it or not, my Super 7 was beaten by a couple of SRTs in that box stock class. Are you gonna enter the Are you gonna go to the race in a couple of weeks at Lehigh Acres, Rick?
Oh, I plan on it.
Okay. Did you watch any of my videos?
Some of them, and I watched bits and pieces of the last one.
Okay. I built a couple of my own Fusions, so
Yeah, I've seen that.
gonna see how they run. You know what? Hold on. Before we do that.
Room, you have a great HO on there.
And this is what's brother and sister, he races on this size track, right? He races.
His is a little smaller. I don't think it's Carrera track.
Okay.
But you set these cars up to race on here. You can race them on a Carrera track.
Yeah, I mean, it's interesting. The rails line up.
Yeah. You just gotta make the guide pins a little wider.
That's funny. I wanted to buff this thing up a little bit. That's a pretty nice before and after shot. Huh? Clean, half not clean. All right, now we can put this thing back together. The guys said hi to you, by the way. Chris from Blue Ridge Racing, Scott's House of HO. Woke up knocking over chairs, need some coffee. Hey, Dell. Oh, and Scott, thanks. I woke up to several more subscribers, so I'm up to 992. I'm 8 away from the 1K mark. And I think I picked most of them up from your viewership, so. Oh, go ahead and, did you hit the space bar?
No, I'm just looking at your controller.
Uh-oh.
Go. I'm gonna try your controller a little bit, okay?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, you're looking for a new one.
Yeah, feel free to adjust, the sensitivity is the left one. It is, it's plastic, Chris. It's the blue plastic one. I love this wheel. It cleans pretty much everything. Yeah, right? That looks pretty darn good. Works great on pickup shoes. Pretty much everything you need to polish up. All right, let's see if I can manage to put this motor in without making these brushes. I never do this right the first time. These damn brushes always seem to pop up on you. Well, it's spinning. Maybe I got lucky and got it the first try. I guess technically I could have polished up this motor clip, but that's all right. It feels pretty good. Now, let's see if I could manage to put these pickup shoes on without making one of these springs fly across the room. I'm known to do that for sure with these magnetractions. Oops, see, I didn't even attempt to put the pickup shoe on and I'm already making it fly. I gotta lift this up, which is my problem. See, this is a pain in the ass. I'm too old and my hands are too shaky for this stuff, guys. Oh, got one. One's on. Where's my other spring? Here it is. Yeah, that fourth gear changes the rotation, so they have to change the magnet around to make it go in the intended direction. Let's see how this thing sounds now. Probably should give it a bit of oil. All right. Oh yeah. She's a screaming now, Scott, with the 9-volt battery. All right. You want to see this run around the track? I'm leaving the stock, these stock tires don't feel horrible. They got some sponginess to them. They're pretty dang wide. I don't know about these little O-ring front tires, but I guess they'll do the job. I glued back on the Porsche sticker. All right, I'm gonna set the camera up over by the track and we'll run some cars for a little bit. This is always a pain in the neck to do. All right, hopefully that's a good
You
view.
know how far the delay is? I'm watching you live right now.
Yeah, there's quite a bit, like 30 seconds or more. Clean up my mess here. Yeah, I'm gonna see how it runs with these tires that it came with, and then I'll put some of the tires I usually use on my Magna Tractions. All right, let's see how this baby runs. Woo! I need my Pro 7 magnets. Turn the sensitivity down a little bit. Runs good. Pretty quick. For a standard red wire armature. Nice and smooth. Oh,
You know, I know.
took that turn a little too fast.
On those Magna traction cars, they always say you should run about 15 volts instead of 18.
Oh, yeah, I know, I'm just too lazy to have to climb under
okay.
the table, and since we run everything else at 18. Yeah, I noticed Chris from Blue Ridge runs his track at like 15.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going up pretty good. Now that it's rebuilt. What do you guys think? I think that's in pretty good shape now. Why is it showing? I don't know why this thing is behind somehow. Way behind. Yeah, I don't have any extra of the Pro 7 motor magnets right now, but Okay, enough of that. Now we're gonna run some of the other cars. Yeah.
Oh, I had my car, I didn't wanna bother you, doing stuff. I just want to take care of this, how I do track this.
So one thing is the same width as my whole track. That's funny. All right, guys, I'm gonna run this Viper that I was talking about that I think runs really good. Whoa! I felt like I was about to get the pass and came on too hard on that turn. Is that your fusion?
Yeah.
Yeah. Trying to catch Rick's fusion, but I'm not doing it.
You will. On that one.
There it is, there it is. He said it and he did it.
I'm a man of my word.
Zerowski. And this is the fusion that I just built. And I'll show you. This is the super stock that I built. These tires came with the kit that I got from. This came as a whole kit, build your own kit, super stock. So it came with ceramic magnets, the silver sponge tires.
That's what you built yesterday?
This is the one I built yesterday. This I did the video on.
Yeah, okay. I seen, a couple of them.
And I swapped out the front.
That's, or the one actually changed, right?
Yeah.
You did it one year?
Oh yeah, I swapped out the gear. Yeah, they had a 23 tooth gear.
You know what I did? I put this on backwards.
Oh, it can go on backwards.
You will know it. Soon as I touch the trigger, just touched it, it was gone.
Oh really? Alright, this is the Fusion Spec Racer that I built yesterday during the live show.
That wasn't me.
Nope, that was me.
How'd that happen?
Hey, it wouldn't be any fun if you didn't crash at all.
I'm good at that.
I have to stand up. I can't get serious if I'm sitting down. I got it. You should do a race with these cars. It'll give you a little bit of a feel for what's going to happen in a couple of weeks.
I just don't want to be embarrassed.
But it's good practice. You know you're going to race against me, so I'll get that.
I get it.
Sure? Yeah, you might want to take
Magic wand?
the magnet stick.
You said, Jack's coming?
Yeah, he's on his way. But I think he's like 40 minutes away, so.
Remember, today's Super Bowl too.
I know, I'm looking forward to that. But that's not till like 6:30.
Yeah.
So we got some time.
I was over at the state fair yesterday in Tampa.
Oh, I was gonna say, our state fair is done, right?
Well, that's just the South County fair.
Yeah. What I did that I think helped a little bit, you know, because my driveway goes down on an angle.
Yeah.
Because that's how driveways
Yeah,
are.
water garage.
Well, I raised the end up a little bit more,
Okay.
so it kind of, because
Lower level?
I noticed that the track sections were kind of high, so yeah, so it kind of brought it down a little
Yeah,
bit.
you raise this end up.
Yeah,
It brings it down there.
It sounds a little smoother, there's less clicking on those three joints.
I seen a wiper track for sale, $700. Three lane, an L-shaped track.
A three-lane, you said?
Yeah, L-shaped.
L-shaped. Yeah.
He didn't hit the box, he shifted it a little higher.
That turn keeps getting you. That's a tighter turn for the blue lane over there.
I don't need that lane. I press it anyway.
See you, Chris. Thanks for stopping by. These cars are so fast that because of the delay, it looks funny.
Oh, yeah.
It feels track right.
Came back in. I was driving my car. You do it when I see yours? Yeah, I can't see it. You're going by.
Fortunately, I can see your red, so I can distinguish the red color.
Well, I'm colorblind.
Well, that doesn't help. Now you don't have a Fusion super stock yet, right? Ceramic super stock car. That should probably be your next one. If we ever get to stay long enough to actually race in the super stock class.
Did you see they have a hardcore HO racing?
What do you mean?
Um,
I want to show you something. Or I want you to try something.
the guy's having a race next 2 weeks from now. When he sent me a link to a track. Which car's that now?
This is my super stock Fusion that I bought used. I wanted to run it against the one I just built. See how I do.
Seems pretty smooth.
It is. That car has always been smooth. So my new one's pretty smooth too. Oh, we both crashed. Yeah, I'm happy with how this car runs. And I think those tires are a little lower than these blue ones.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna play around with
Tire height?
tire heights with these two
Yeah.
cars and, all right, I'm happy with that.
Well, I ran close to what you did.
Yeah, yeah. 2.6s. I wonder what car you did the 268.
I think it was that one. But
Yeah, it might have been.
So I'm thinking.
That car is deceptively quick. It's
Oh, no, I
quiet.
didn't hear it go. Maybe it was,
Maybe it was your.
yeah, because I didn't hear it go.
Maybe it was your Fusion.
Yeah, I didn't hear the machine say zoom.
Where's my other Fusion? Now I have two cars. I have backups.
See, this car is noisy.
Well, you know why? Because he has it so low. It kind of drags the rear end. But yet, my new car is not really dragging the magnets. I don't see too many marks on it yet.
Yeah.
This is my old one. Here, how do you think this one runs? That's the same as your car. Sounds the same.
Ah, dude, it's quiet. Listen to it.
I could still hear it's low. Yeah.
It was this one.
Yeah. Yeah, I wonder if it's the guys. That's bad.
Show her how to drive.
Got 12 people watching. Right. Oh, did you still want to see me run some of my Tycos? Was that Slot Z's that asked about that? Are you still on? I could do that if you're still watching.
At least with me, you don't have to add sound effects.
This is one of my better running Tycos. Though this is not a 2.8 ohm. This is a 3.5 ohm, Scott. Is that what it is? It's got the Viper rear end and the Viper front end. It has level 8 traction and I think level 4 motor. But this is a good running car. It's not going to keep up with this Fusion that just went off the table. Uh-oh, I got the rear end in wrong. Did you see this car just went backwards? I'm so used to putting the rear end in like a Viper or a Fusion.
I see you added poker chips.
Yep, I picked up some of those, and did you notice I also labeled my track with sections?
Oh, okay, no, I'm just seeing it. And you put a lot of sections in here, didn't you?
Well, I did because I was talking to Ed,
Mm-hmm.
and he said, yeah, the more sections the better, because
It's more accurate.
he's redoing some of the Bowling Green track
Yeah.
because the sections were so wide that they had guys tying.
Yeah, and you didn't
They
know.
were in the same section
Sections, yeah.
technically, so he suggested, I did every 8 inches apart. He said every 6 to 12, I did 8.
So you got 77 sections.
Yep.
That's a lot of sections.
That is a lot of sections. So this is the Tyco 3.5 ohm new car. Whoa!
You sure I wasn't driving?
Well, you know, it takes a little getting used to after driving a few.
Oh, yeah. What's that sound?
I think that's correct.
Does it sound different?
Does sound different.
No, 100% different. Your body's crooked?
Oh. The front axle popped out.
Oh, yeah.
What, you mean the axle has to be in place for the car to run properly?
Technically, it just has to be there.
I think that was it. Yep. What the heck? I just took this turn too soon and de-slotted over here. seconds. So this car with a 3.5 ohm armature does my track in about low threes, like 3.2, 3.3 seconds. Goes to show you how crazy fast those fusions are. 6 ohm fusion is doing 2.5 seconds. I have one car. Where the heck is it? This car is set up like that. It has a Pro 10 motor and Pro 8. No, Pro 8 motor and Pro 10 traction. And it runs pretty. And this actually has a 2.8 ohm armature. Let me see how this car runs.
A wild car.
Which car is that?
That's that, Viper.
I have not run this car in a while. Yeah, this car with the 2.8 ohm armature, it gets under 3 seconds. I just did a 2.8. Could probably push it to like a 2.6 if I really try hard enough. So it's not a bad running car. The magnets are pretty strong though. That thing tracks and doesn't come off the track. 2.7. Yeah, I almost feel like the magnets are too strong. Like I could almost gun this thing and it stays on the track.
Just hit it for a second.
Those are the Pro 10 motor, Pro 8 traction Tyco. I don't know, Scott. I think level 35 Neo magnets might be a little too strong for that motor. And this is another Tyco with a 3.5 Pro 8 traction and Pro, just like the other one. I set up 2 of these Lamborghinis so that if we wanted to race them, they're set up the same way. Though this doesn't have as good a rear end on it. If I put the Viper rear end in there, it runs much better. Plus, it's a different gear ratio, that Viper axle. Yeah, try this car. So, this car I built yesterday. ceramic super stock that I built for both of us. I'm not using mine, the Viper, because I have two Fusion ceramic. So I broke that car down, but I really liked the armature that was in that car. That armature I actually put in this car. This is a hot stock armature, this green one, that I bought a while ago from Viper. And it's always been, this car screams on the dyno like 4.6. It's almost getting up closer to 5. And I put the Joker arm in here, and I had spare Pro 4 package, so I rebuilt it as a spec racer. But I didn't have a rear end. I tried using a rear end from my Fusion spec racer, but it's just too low. These cars can run much lower than a Viper can. But the Ghost Cat that I built, he uses a 2.60 hub instead of 2.5.
Okay.
So the 2.60 with these purple tires was a perfect. I really like how this car runs. I mean, it really runs almost as good as my Fusions. I was impressed with that combo. And don't be afraid of crash. It just sounds good. It runs good. I mean, it's quick.
I remember last time I don't crash this time. I don't know. Why come off?
Woo!
Take your car back.
Anyway, I think it's a pretty good running car.
It doesn't seem to
I
handle
lost my
feed.
I lost the feed.
You lost it 30 seconds ago. It's probably still doing now.
What the heck happened?
I didn't hit the camera, did I?
No. It still says it's live. I think it's my laptop. Can you guys still hear us or see us? I don't know, I lost the feed on my laptop. Refresh this.
Okay.
No, there it goes.
Yeah, here's what I have.
Yeah, okay. Oh, hey Zim. All right, Scott, I'll put it to the test. That's your super stock car.
Rapid, whoever it is.
Yeah. Which car am I?
I'm the one behind.
Yeah.
Green out.
What did you think of this controller?
It seems nice. I'm looking for another controller. I just don't know which way to go yet. I'll get some of the higher end Falcos.
Yeah.
All the stuff they hang on the track and everything.
Oh yeah, the box on the. Yeah. Gonna take the Porsche for another spin. Got it. Oh. I'm gonna put my other tires on this. Get it down a little bit lower. These are the tires. I don't know if you guys can see that, but those are the Magna Traction tires I use. I get these from Viper, I think. They're a good silicone. They're a good size. They get the car down a little bit lower. Let's see how this car handles with these tires. Better. Yep. You can feel the magnets are working better. All right, don't say it. This car runs good though since I rebuilt it. Quite happy with it. Good runner. A little fishtail action. I'll try not to break the tail on this thing. There's one good crash and I feel like everything's going to break off. Oh, I saw that coming. I need more brakes.
Almost lost it there.
Yeah. So I went from a 2.5 second fusion to a 7.2 second Magna Traction. Just a little bit of an adjustment. Got 17 people watching. What you thinking?
Oh, I'm just looking at how nice you do all the numbers.
Oh. Yeah, I wasn't quite sure how to do the numbers, like, when it comes around, like, what direction should I face them? So I started kind of making shit up as I went along. Like these, I started turning so that you could read them when you're standing here.
Okay.
But if you're on that side, they're going to be upside down. Like, see, this one is upside down to us, but over there, they're I don't know. I guess you could still read them. Oh, excuse me. So these are my my completed group of IROC cars, Mega G Plus, G4 GTs. We raced these last weekend. I raced I raced against Ralph and Chad with these cars. And I still managed to beat that by like, I don't know, I think it was like 15 or 18 laps. Those guys definitely need some work when it comes to racing. But if you want to run these, we can play around with these. How did they always turn the track down the other day? So, Jack showed up with, you know, his odd assortment of old stuff that he always brings. And he was racing on this lane, so he puts a car here. I mean, thankfully it really cleaned off. But the car's not moving, and it's sparking. And it's like, oh, like, Jack, stop. You know, when we picked the car up, I mean, it looked bad. I wasn't aware of it, yeah, I mean, because it was brown and kind of blackish, and it was a bit, you know, it was a spot about, you know, that big. I mean, it really was noticeable right there on the straightaway. I'm like, oh, God, look at that. But thankfully, I took out the WD-40 and cleaned it up, took it right off. It didn't even, I thought it might have been so bad that it would have pitted the surface, but it wasn't, thankfully. So literally, you know, it was all down in the colored wire. I had to really scrub it to get it all off, but it.
Would the car be short out?
Yeah, it was the pickup shoes. I don't know, it was something the car was not moving, but it didn't trip the breaker.
Yeah.
So I don't know, it was enough to, you know, it wasn't drawing enough current to trip my breaker, but yet it was, I often wondered, you know, they use I think these are 5 amp.
Yeah.
That's a pretty lot. That's a pretty big.
You know, that's a lot, 5 amp.
Yeah, you know, so. I had put 3 amps in my AFX. I don't think I ever am gonna run a car that draws more than 3 amps. I mean, even my 2-ohm Vipers only draw a little on, you know, around 2 amps maybe. You know.
And are these, you can't replace these, I mean, these, if you want the 3 amp, just,
No, I could.
you can put a different fuse in there?
No, I have to
Replace
replace
the
the
whole
whole
thing,
thing.
yeah.
It's just screwed in.
Yeah.
I mean, I could unscrew it and pull that out, and I have spade terminals.
Yeah.
It's not like, I might have actually soldered them. I could if I wanted to. You know, this is what Viper recommended. It came as a whole kit, so for some reason that's what they use. Pretty sure they were 5 amps. Maybe they were 3. I think they were 5. I was a little surprised I don't think they were. And this is a 5 amp fuse in my controller, and I had a car that was messed up, and it actually blew the fuse before it blew that. So I don't know. I'm a little disappointed in the inline. You would have to have a major short.
Oh, yeah.
Now, I mean, my supply can supply 10 amps.
Yeah.
So it would theoretically,
Yeah.
if you had a dead short,
Yeah.
pulling the full 10 amps, it should blow.
I would have said thank you, but you didn't take me out. Hold on, wait too much for this.
That's what's fun about these cars. They don't have the passing. It's like it's hard for me to pass somebody with these cars because they don't have that top end. You know. But it makes it fun. It's an equalizer.
Well, you can also see them.
Right. Yeah, they are definitely heavy bodies, Scott, for sure.
And they do take a beating.
And they do take a beating. I guess I could pop out the cardboard insert.
Sure, my sensitivity trying to stay in even speed to those curves.
Right.
Just hit it. It's your car. Just hit it.
Get out of my way. I paid good money for that blue one though. That was the annoying thing. I think I paid like $50 to get that. Ah. You're not supposed to come off over there. That's a wire
I know.
turn in there.
Maybe I had help.
No, I didn't come off. I didn't help you.
Sorry, I can go off the straightaway. I don't need it.
Ugh.
I almost stopped in the right spot.
Built Ford tough.
When I went to the fair yesterday, I stopped at the Chevy dealer to get another pickup truck. Because it had the max tow package on it.
Mm-hmm.
You can tow more than my pickup, but the payload's less. So that didn't make no sense to do anything.
This little can motor is kind of warm. I took the insert out of mine, so
Which of these are a little faster? Wasn't one of these a little faster?
I think it might have been the red one. Here, see how the red one goes.
No, one was a little faster. Wasn't smooth.
I don't think any of these are going to be speedy.
Yeah, it depends what they're racing. Each other they are.
Yeah.
This car seems fast a lot. Still crashes though.
Take all the inserts out. Very good. Ooh, good stop.
I get a 3.7 with that red car.
Yeah, it's not bad actually. You want the red one again or the?
Yeah, it don't matter, either or. Try the yellow one, I'll go on the yellow lane in a minute.
I don't know if that was Jack I heard out there or not.
looking for a place to park too.
He might be, but I know he has a pretty good ride from wherever the heck he is, Delray, I think.
Yeah.
I'll go outside and keep, see if he's,
When he, you need a call?
I don't know his number and I don't wanna turn off my live feed.
Yeah.
Man, he's not, ow, it was my knee. He's not.
Hit the door?
Yeah, I hit the door with my knee. I closed the door on my own knee.
That takes talent.
Yep, I'm good with that. All right. Oh, you moved over to the yellow lane, huh?
Try some different lanes.
I'm gonna go on the red lane.
No, the more and more I look at that track we're going to in 2 weeks,
Mm-hmm.
more and more harder it looks.
Yeah, I was thinking that same thing. I was talking to Steven from Rooster Racing about our club. He knows some of the guys in our club, and he's like, yeah, you have some good racers. And I sent him a picture of that track, and he's like, yeah, that looks fast and a little tricky. And I'm like, that's exactly how it was described to me by Eddie.
They have a HO race out in Indiana or someplace coming up at the same time.
Oh, really?
They sent me a thing on it, yeah.
I haven't run this red lane in a while. Uh-oh.
There's a turn right there.
A tight one, too.
I see that.
That yellow car seems kind of fast, actually.
Until I crash. Slows it down.
Whoa! I was making up a little bit of ground on you, and
I
I
was
was.
in there.
Now you're gonna pass me.
Maybe. I'll crash. I get it. Work out.
Aha! That car is going fast, but it's the noisiest of all.
Yeah, you hear it, yeah.
That was a newer car. I bought that, just bought that one. Typical crappy ass X quality. You know, these older cars, you can hear how much smoother they sound. I've had this red one and the white one for a while. And this one was my silver car, so this is an older chassis. It's a new body, but it's an older thing. One of them is a new body, but an older chassis. Yeah, I'm not even in the threes with this car. 4.3 seconds. 4.1.
Last I had was 4.2 in the yellow.
What did I add to my coffee? I'm assuming that was a comment on hitting my own knee coming in the.
Tires are dirty in this car. Look at that.
Very possible. I don't know if I cleaned them from the last time we raced with them. Oh yeah, oh, this one's dirty too. Maybe we'll do some good laps.
bit of stickiness on the tire for one lap, you know?
Right, yeah,
It takes.
that's a chance to get a good lap. Ah! I had a good lap going there too. I blew it on this tight turn right there. Trying to get in the threes. There we go, 3.9, 3.9. Four zero, you were almost there. That car seems like it's going faster than that. Oh, there you go, 395, 395.
Yeah, clean the tire and all the handles out.
Yeah. Jack usually lets himself in when he comes here, so it's okay.
What did I got? 3.8 was the best I got in that one.
3.8, that's good.
I'll pick up quite a bit. And we got the wires. Go ahead, hit.
No, I want to preserve these cars for as long as possible.
Fortunately, the same cars are gonna race for an IROC next week, for 2 weeks from now.
I was almost thinking of bringing these in case they wanted to try them out.
Go ahead.
Oh, I did a 381. Oh, I felt that coming.
You know it's just sort of happens, huh?
Yep. Thank you.
You're welcome. Get some feel good again.
Dang it.
You
Yeah.
know what? Mark?
What's
Get
that?
some feel good again.
Yeah, I gotta use the little boys. Still crashing over there on that turn?
I'm crashing everything. I don't need any structural dirt.
All right, you want to keep racing these or go back to our
These are fun.
other cars?
I can see them. Slow down, wait.
Yeah, why do you slow down so much?
I have no idea.
I need you to slow down. I can't catch up on this lane.
I don't know which is the better lane.
I think your yellow car is a little faster. Oh! I was catching you, and I blew it. That tight
It's
turn.
weird. When you come off, then I jump right off. Right there. Oh! 3-7. We're gonna rise. These cars are weird sometimes. You gotta you push car.
Oh, you took me out, I think. You took me out. Did you guys see that? Give my guy a little nudge.
I will. He's on the track.
He's almost on the track. Oh, yeah. There you go.
Oh, Mark, Trent passed me on the outside.
Yep.
That's what happens.
Oh, Jack's here. He went on the live feed to tell me he's here. That was smart.
There he is. The land. The land. Let me move my stuff out of your way.
All right, everyone. Oh, you can put your stuff on this side too.
I just gotta move this track out of the way.
Let me move this out of the way. Yeah, you could use this spot here.
I was showing him the side track I brought in.
All right, everybody. Jack's in the house, so say hi.
Hey, I made it.
He made it. We're in trouble now. Hopefully he didn't bring any cars that's gonna burn up my track this weekend.
I brought you what I promised.
All right.
Here. This is a small portion of my collection.
Oh, I like that case.
Yeah, it is a nice little piece.
Except for the
Put the tape on the tape close.
It's a heavy case too.
Slide.
Wait, let me bring the camera over here. I don't know who's still on, but Jack brought us his treasure chest. You'll have to talk to us about some of these cars and
All original Aurora.
all original.
Except I believe this one, which is actually a Bowery.
They don't make those anymore, do they?
Yeah, they do.
Do they?
Not as much as they used to.
That's
They used to
nice.
make rig-ins, cars. I remember all those cars.
Wow, that is nice. Anything, any one of them you want to talk about or point out?
You
They're
can-
all
They're all
special.
for you to look. They're all special, yeah.
They're all
There's
special.
a few doubles in there and triples even.
I'm gonna use your
He's-
controller for that, Mark.
Yeah, go ahead.
All never been raced or anything. Even some of them still have the prices on them.
Wow. Too bad Ralph's not here today. He would.
I thought he was going to come too.
Yeah,
he said he
he
was.
said his back was bothering him.
Ah.
So
You're like, this one's is it more than a double? There's another one right there. for the same one. And somebody got loose in the move.
Somebody got loose in the transit.
Yeah. Three of them loose.
Oh yeah, that's nice. I like that.
Yep, that's a Jaguar. That's a tough one. This is an original tough ones. That's the last T-Jet before AFX came out.
Cool.
And if you go deeper, you start finding them in original packing too.
Oh, yeah, that's nice.
Ferrari. But that's a tough ones one. It even says tough ones.
They just had the wider tires, right? Spongy tires?
No, they didn't have the spongy tires. They had the same thing like they have now.
Okay.
Just that they had the silver plating.
Got some cool looking old cars here. Feel free to show them off.
Yeah, I said last time I was here, right? I said, hey, I'll bring over some stuff for you to look at. There's another loose car here somewhere. Two of them. That'd be an empty case someplace.
Yeah, those are
And
nice
here goes
cars.
another car.
Here's an empty case right here.
What's that green one? I want to see that green one. That looks cool.
Cougar.
They're so small. Actually sized properly for AFX
Hot rod
track.
coupe in its original.
Yeah,
box.
I like that. I saw that one. I showed that one
I'll
all.
get this one up. Oh, it doesn't have a bottom on the case. Need the bottom. Hey,
What is that? A truck? A dump truck?
Dump truck.
hell yeah.
Wow.
They had tow trucks and everything.
A Cougar. They said now they're coming out with
Yeah.
Cougars again.
I don't have a bottom for that one. Here's the,
I got a bottom here.
Yeah, this one seems loose. I'm not sure where that one's supposed to go.
We'll find them wherever we find them loose. I got a top but no bottom yet. But there's one there somewhere.
well, here, no, some of these didn't have no bottoms at all. This one doesn't have a bottom.
That's a nice
Well, it's
GTO.
like this one.
I like
Yeah.
that.
Okay, where's the bottom? It's in there.
I'm gonna let you put them back the way you want.
Like
Oh,
the-
yeah.
Here's another one that I don't see the bottom for.
If you got tops and no bottoms, they gotta
Yeah.
be in there somewhere. Gotta watch, sometimes they double underneath each
Yeah,
other.
yeah, when you take one off, it sticks to it.
Yeah.
That's nice. The Golf.
The Jaguar. Jag. Here's the bottom.
Okay. That's the other Jag.
Okay, yeah. I think there's two bottoms right here. Yeah, over there. Another bottom for you.
No, the Tootsie Rolls were compliments of Ralph a while ago.
Okay, another bottom.
It's taken a while for us to eat them all.
Who goes in there? You, I guess.
Here's another bottom.
Okay, another
Here's another.
bottom.
Oh, this bottom belongs to this one, I think. No, right there's another bottom.
Another bottom, and now we're missing a top.
Yeah. Here's the topper. Here's the car in it.
Top of the car. That's a blue one.
Yeah. Ford J car. I remember those.
Yep.
That was my first one I ever got.
Yeah, mine was the red one.
I don't remember what color mine was. I just
Mine
remember
was the
Ford
red
J.
one. And I have it in my thing here, the
Yeah.
one that I was playing with back then. These are all like, you know. And here goes another one.
Yeah.
Do you like this one? This is the Ferrari.
Yeah.
Here it is again. I got some of them in, here's one that's rare. They tell me it's rare. It's the black one.
Okay.
That's the one they claim is a rare Ford J.
I don't know if that's the color of mine. Mine was a dark color. I don't remember for sure what it was.
That's the one they say that's rare. Because of the black.
Okay.
When you brought your car, did you just kind of shake the case for a lot?
Well, I'm carrying it over here sideways, so everything was gonna get jumbled up. I knew that.
This is cool looking. Look at that thing.
I got that car. Mine's in tan.
Oh yeah, usually they're in tan.
I
yeah.
got a tan one.
I
That
got a
looks like
tan one.
something, if it was black, it'd be like a mobster car.
What's that, Lincoln?
Hmm?
Is that a Lincoln?
Uh-oh.
I believe it's a Lincoln.
What's that? Bumper?
I don't know.
Rear bumper.
Ah, the rear bumper, yeah, with the tire
With
on
the
it.
tire on it.
Popped off.
Get some Mustangs in here.
Yep.
Still sealed in plastic. Nice.
And look at the four J's lining up.
Yeah.
Oh,
With
Fairlane.
this one here.
Yeah.
All
that's
different
nice.
colors.
Nice Fairlane right there.
It's another Ferrari.
Yep.
You're like,
Here's another.
do
Here's
have
another one with no bottom. That's a cool Mustang.
I got a bottom here.
All right, there you go.
You found all your bottoms anyway.
I think so, yeah. Yeah.
I like that.
Ferrari.
I like
Another
that
one
old
like that.
Mustang.
Yep.
Right.
Green one, white one, red one.
This right here's a nice paint scheme. I always like that.
That's the
blue and the
Golf one,
orange.
yeah.
Yeah, I always like that car. You don't have the one I'm looking for though.
Which one?
The Terrell, the 6-wheel.
Oh, no. Well, these are the original
Yeah.
Auroras.
That was the first that came out. It was
I remember that.
yeah, I remember that car came out.
I had that too.
I did
Till
too.
it disappeared.
Yeah. Mine got left at somebody's house somewhere. I'm trying to decide if I get a controller. I like this controller. I like the feel to it.
So that's a wiperless controller.
Yeah, I like that feel because there's nothing.
Yeah, I'm really used to it now. Even when I go back to my DeFalco, which is a very smooth controller.
Oh, it ain't even close to being smooth. This is so much smoother.
Sometimes I feel like the car is a little slower
It's
with that
see-
controller, but it stays on the track better.
Well, but the
So-
slower it is, goes hit.
Right, but it's not that. But it's really not slower because I've done comparisons
Yeah.
where I race it against my DeFalco and I do the same time. I think it's just because it has better control.
It seems on a straightaway though, it doesn't go as fast for some reason.
Well, that's that car compared to the one you were racing. Try a different car. Try like the yellow car or the. Or it could be turn down this control.
What does this one do?
That's the choke.
Turn it
That's
to
like
one, it's on 2 now, or
yeah.
2 and a half.
Turn it down. Put it all the way to 0 and see if the
You notice
car.
the Maserati?
Maserati.
The old ones.
Yep.
These are all 60 styles.
Look at this thing. That is a funky looking buggy.
Oh, yeah. Did that come with the Doom Buggy set? With the hills and,
You could get it in the Doom Buggy set, yeah.
yeah, the hills and everything.
That one got turned upside down.
It's in its box here that you could flip it over again, yeah.
You know, it's okay if you're right-handed, Art,
Yeah.
but if you're left-handed, this controller wouldn't work for a left-handed person.
You're right. Yeah.
Right-handed,
And I think some companies make them for right or left. I was wondering about them. Like, what makes it a right or left? You're right. It's the knob. It's just the knob. So there's
How
a
did you
question.
get turned over?
There was a question: which are best, solid rivet or hollow rivet? Is there a preference on these old cars if they have a solid rivet or a hollow rivet?
I think
Are they
the
worth
solid was the first ones, I think. So then, am I right there, Jack? The solid rivets on the bottom, that was the first, then they changed them to the,
Yeah, well, I think they changed factories every time.
I
The
have
one
no-
is cheaper to make than the other.
I have no idea. I'm not a T-Jet guy, so I can't answer.
Yeah, fixed. That one, I really don't know why they switched over, but a lot of people prefer the solid than the other.
yeah.
Sorry. Yeah.
Yep.
Bottom fall.
You're upside down. There we go. There you go.
I like turning that choke up to around 2 though, because it keeps me from overpowering the,
Okay.
the car. That's just me. I'll sacrifice a little bit of speed to have the better.
Stay on it, yeah.
Well, I'm actually looking for some of these cars is
Out of the way.
where can I get the sponges to put underneath the cars that actually stay on?
Well, on my bigger cars, they make a thing you put underneath them, keep the tires.
Right, you
Off the ground.
need the sponges. But where do I get these sponges?
You buy them and cut them.
Yeah, but I haven't found even a roller this size. They're all very thick usually. Well, very, very thin, like you got nothing.
Yeah.
I can't find the right size.
Go to an industrial, catalog.
Alright, let's go. Come on. Yeah, you slow down again. Ah!
That's what I did there.
Yeah.
I suckered you in there.
This thing.
I always slow down too much.
Well, you do have a tight turn there, so it's probably smart. Better than coming off.
Yeah, but I ain't good to a smart thing.
Uh-oh, we're neck and neck. We're neck and neck in these swinging. Uh-oh, Rick's got the edge.
I did, so I slowed down for that corner again.
All right, got the better of you that time. I'm getting hungry. I don't know about you guys.
I don't even know what time it is.
It's only 11:23. Damn, damn.
Early for you to be saying, I'm getting hungry.
I'm gonna have to hold out for at least another 30 minutes.
At least.
I twisted my back this morning,
Uh-oh.
taking the screws out of the truck. I just slowed out that time.
Oh,
Apparently I should have.
paid the price there.
It takes so long to catch somebody with these cars, you know?
It does, it does. That's what I was commenting on. It's like with my other cars, I feel like I can catch you at any time I want. With this car, you gotta work it. It's almost impossible, actually. Then you end up doing that. Uh,
As long as I can keep doing this corner out here, I do okay.
yeah, I was gonna say, that was 2 good laps when it was cold. So you didn't slow down at all. Usually I catch up to you on that section like that.
I turn my sensitivity higher.
Oh, okay.
Just trying that for a change. That might slow down.
Yeah. Somebody did a good lap. Me, I did a 2.7. I never hit the 2.7s before. Oh, you're in a 2.7 as well. You did a 2.75 on the yellow. It's a good lap.
Where is she?
Your
275.
best lap.
It's 375.
I mean 3.7. I meant 3.7, not 2.7. But 3.7 is a good lap for these cars. So if you manage to get into 2 seconds with these cars, then you're like a
You're golden.
yeah, you're Superman.
I don't think they're capable, are
They're
they?
not. They're not. Not with the stop. Oh, then you did it
I
again.
think I took you out that
You
night.
took me out
I
again.
wasn't letting you pass me. think you should be able to go.
Yeah.
A little crooked there,
Yep. Ooh, see, you were trying to take me out again, but I got by you that time.
You did.
Gotta make sure I stay ahead of you over there, or I could get in trouble.
And once I get a little bit heavy right there, I do okay.
Oh, ooh, oh, I got past you, only to crash over here.
I didn't do you much good yet.
Dang it! I'll get you.
Can't decide what kind of controller to buy.
Yeah, I know, it's a big. The guys that we race with have, their controllers have this, they're not made by OS3,
Yeah.
or somebody, there must be a higher end. I think
Yeah.
they get them from Lucky Bob's, actually.
Okay.
Yeah, you might wanna see what they have.
Well, as long as I change the front, I like that I can change this.
See, only DeFalco makes that.
And it makes it so much easier if you race different
Different
things.
cars, yeah. See, that's not an issue for me, because I'm only HO. Oh, I almost took you out.
You tried.
I tried.
You got me. You got me, Mark. You got me.
I just don't have the top end. I get close.
I'm giving you every chance, every opportunity.
I have to slow down at those two spots right there and right here. See where that happens. It just keeps me from catching you.
Seems like whoever gets ahead stays ahead until
Somebody crashes. But that's kind of what's fun about
Oh,
these
yeah.
cars. They
Oh, I
really,
agree.
they equalize your controller or your even your driving skills
Oh,
to
sure,
a certain
sure.
extent.
well, you don't have the magnets holding it down.
Right.
You're
And
depending
you don't
on-
have the speed either. You don't have the top end, so it really. Uh-oh. That's the second time.
I wonder, I did it before.
It's the second time they did that over here.
Was it over there? So I was wondering, your shoes are getting a little wore out.
They might. These have been. These are original. Some of these cars have the original shoes on them. And this red one is one of my older cars.
When's the last time you took them apart and cleaned them?
Never.
Okay, it's like me.
Well, they never got ran that much up until now.
Go down there.
Come on, you gotta crash. Oh, you stayed on.
I almost hit you again.
That was good. That was fun. Ow, that's getting a little warm.
They will.
That little motor. Oh, I almost came off. There's nail. I'm realizing that I can gain on you right here. So I gotta take advantage of the,
Yeah.
I can go faster there.
Well, here you should kill me too.
But the problem is, when I go fast here, I gotta slow down right away because I have this turn.
Well, here, you should kill me here.
Yeah, well, that's, I got the wide turn there.
You know, I got the hard.
No, I should be doing better, I think. I think the yellow lane is a little longer than the red lane. But I think that yellow car is faster. Let's switch lanes.
Let's put cars. Stay
So
in your lane.
I want to try racing the yellow lane.
Don't people in their car.
Well, I guess you want to test that theory? See if it's the car? And then we'll switch.
Yes. Controller, right? That black for the circuit breaker screws me up sometimes. I look at it and I want
Oh, yeah. Now that is kind of warm.
to, which kind I got now?
You're the red
Black
car.
car, okay.
Clearly, it's not the car.
You're on. I thought the red car was faster, but I wasn't sure.
Oh, I remembered.
Go down that corner again.
Oh. For that crash. Well, yeah, grab that, let me get you a controller. I had a controller.
Get out of the way. Around somewhere.
Oh, you know what, this one I have to do a little differently. You could raise it, Joe.
Who's racing the blue? Nobody?
Nope. And we could switch the cars back,
Me and Mara are just trying to see how it's going.
rubbing and racing. That's right, Scott. Yeah, we switch the cars back. We know,
Well, now on the white lane.
I think that red car is better.
why is, would you switch the cars?
Yeah, switch them.
Oh, okay, it's easier to see.
Yeah. Now I'm waiting to hear. Heater pipe,
Coming for you.
heater pipe first in our
Coming for
house.
you.
Pipe first in your house?
Uh,
Well, everybody's trying to figure out why it burst, but it never snowed. It never went below 37 degrees. How did the pipe burst?
Oh, I think you took me out again there, Rick. Well,
And first,
never tried
Well,
gas
yeah.
there.
it's the pipe coming off the heater.
they might not work on those cars. You're going to have to use a grabber.
Yeah, it's the pipe going from the heater on top that burst.
Got it? Yep. I'm going to clean these tires.
Now you put some tires on these cars, right?
I did, yeah.
One I have like this doesn't handle nearly as good as these.
Yeah, the stock tires are stiffer. These are softer silicone. Sort of like that.
Which one? Which silicone? The only ones I know of is the gel coils.
Yeah, I don't like gel claws. They're too sticky. And they collect a lot of dirt. All right, guys, I'm going to sign off for now because I need to charge my phone up. So, thanks for stopping by. I appreciate everybody
watching, and say goodbye, Rick and Ralph.
Hey, hi.
Bye, everybody. Hope you guys enjoy the Super Bowl if you watch it. I think, who you rooting for in the Super Bowl? You got a preference?
No.
How about you?
Well, I hate Kansas City, but I'm an AFL guy, so I'm going with Kansas City.
Going with Kansas City. I think I'm going to pull for the Niners. So we'll see. I'm actually hoping just for a good game. So, all right, guys, take care. We'll talk to everybody soon.